Hello everyone, welcome to day 300 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. Starting is black here, and we see d4, so I'll play d5. We got the accelerated London, I'll just play knight to f6. e3, I could develop my own bishop and try and control the center like this. I think the move e6 is also good, trying to open up the bishop. This knight move also makes sense. I think first I bring my bishop to f5 and just control the center like this. I can always play e6 next to open up the bishop. If they ever check me, I just block with my knight. But that would actually be tough to unpin myself then, so I'd probably just play c6. They just develop a knight forward. I could strike the center like this and then try to take, but that would probably help them develop. I think I'd just play for e6. If they want to jump here, I'm fine with that. So now if I play this, they do have a check and I have to block. I think I should probably just bring a bishop first to the center, try and trade it off. Okay, so they go ahead and jump in. They can't really do anything with that knight. I could take it, whichever way they take. I could jump my knight in, but I think for now I can just castle. Castling seems okay. Now c5 just looks like a good move. There's no check. I'm attacking the center, I'm trying to develop my knight. Okay, so now just play c5 and strike the center. I'm just trying to develop a piece. They take, I just take. Maybe if they take, I take here, and if they take, I have this. They choose to anchor in their knight and also defend themselves. Now if they take, they could have something there. I can also just develop here and be strong. Now, all the pieces are in the middle of the board. They actually go and jump forward, but they're not threatening anything here. They're not taking anything. That move actually doesn't make that much sense. Now takes, I can jump forward. Let me see, takes, if takes. Takes, if takes, I jump forward. The knight hangs. And I'm attacking the piece. This also just attacks the knight straight away. If they take, I just take. They must see that I'm attacking the knight now. The knight on g5. And this is something you don't see all the time. It's just a mass of material in the middle of the board. So they sacrifice a knight for two knights for a rook. That's not a good trade for them. That is not a good move. I'll just happily take this. They want to trade everything. I could take this way, even. I think I'm happy to just take with the queen. They have no checks. Or actually, if I take here, they have a check, but it doesn't win anything, so I should be fine there. A check, I just move. I probably just bring a rook to the center of the board. They gave me two pieces for one of my rooks and the pawn, which is probably not the best trade. Now all my pieces are in the center of the board. And I can also play for knight to c4, just trying to maybe jump in. If they want to trade everything, then I'm very happy with that. Now I wish I had the tactic of taking here and the king takes, but there's nothing there. I think I just bring a rook to the center, probably to the c file, because if I ever take, my rook can eventually come in. And actually then, after rook to the e file, if I ever remove this pawn, this would be pinned to the king, but I think rook c8 is just best. If they take, I take, I'm attacking this. I think my best bet here is to just take. If they take, I have this move. I wish I had some sort of tactic here. If I go here, yeah, there's nothing really there. They just take. I'm happy to play this move. Just pressuring them. If bishop back, I just bring a rook in. If they take, I take. And then if they push, they're just weakening their king a lot. Actually, I'm threatening her to take because if the queen takes, I then have double attacks on the queen. That's a nice move. Obviously, I've discovered attacks on the bishop, and if my bishop was here, that'd be fantastic for me. I guess I can't jump in. I can't also bring my rook in. I could try to trade the queen off the board by going here, but there's nothing really there for me. I can also just take more. I can try to take more space. Don't know how to improve my position. I could play queen to b6, trying to just move my knight and attack this pawn, trying to win the rook. They still do have a check with their queen on my king, but I don't really see anything that they can help me with. Interesting move. I can probably just go back. They're also weakening their king a lot. Very much. I can probably just drop back. I don't see any tactics they have. If I go here, and they take, and I take, there's nothing really there. I just go back and stay solid. The check is nice, but they don't really win anything. Now I'm also threatening a massive fork. After I go here, could also step this way. Yeah, I'm just threatening a massive fork now in the middle of the board. My king is safe. They've opened up their king a lot. Knight d2, just I win material no matter what. Queen back stopping any kind of fork is a nice move, I guess. I could try to trade the queens off the board and then jump in. That's not really the best move though. If I just drop back here, could start an attack. If I go here, it doesn't work. I'd love to bring a rook in, but I just can't double up. I don't have two rooks. If I somehow manage to connect my knights, that would be fantastic. Maybe I drop this knight back, trying for this check, which could be good for me. And then obviously that allows my rook to come in and target the queen. I'd love to remove the bishop here. Although this move seems silly, it does allow my rook to come in. If I remove the bishop, I just play this move. The queen hangs. So they choose to remove the bishop themselves. If they allow me this, it just looks very good for me. I have checks coming. They doubled my pawns, which I guess is nice. That move allows me this. I could drop back, which is a boring move. I could tempo them. But if I tempo them and they just simply move their queen, I don't see anything that I could have there. My rook's still hanging, there's nothing really there. I'll just drop back. I'm allowing them too much counterplay, they can come in and pin my knight now. The queen steps up. I'm just going for this. Check if king here. There's nothing really there. My queen can't come back, my knight can't come back. I could step here, there's no check. Just playing very aggressive here. Now I step here, they step forward. There's this check too, and I win a pawn, nearly. So check, if king here, I just win a pawn with check. But then I'm nearly trapping my knight. Almost trapping my knight, I have this move. With king here, I just defend my knight. And then I have to play g5 to free it up. Queen d8 is my only move to defend. This is also just hanging. But I don't want to take and allow them to activate. King h3, I just play. Okay, king there. It does give me another check. And this check if the king steps here. If I calculate this, so check, king takes, check. If king forward. Well, maybe this is a very nice trap. Check if king takes, I have a rook check. Wow. Check if the king takes, I have a rook check. King steps forward, I just have this check. Have to be winning it. Check. Check. They can't block it. King takes. I have this check. The king has to step forward. And then I have a check here. If the king steps here, I mean, I have to be winning there. I just have to see this. King forward. I must be winning here. There's just no way I'm not winning. Now also queen here, I'm just threatening mate. The king runs. If the king can escape, I'm in trouble. If I stop the king from escaping with this move, that has to be my only way. Their king is just boxed in. Oh, now I'm just threatening discovered checks on the king. So the king runs. The king just runs. If I play check, the king can't really take. Check if the king steps up. I don't really have much there though. They just have a check. I don't believe that I'm not winning here. Now the king gets to escape. After this, if the king goes here, I just have nothing. I can't believe that I had nothing there. Check with the pawn. Looks good. This check, the king just runs. And they somehow survive. It's so incredible. Check with the pawn if they take. I just have this. And king back up. They just escape, literally. Now even a rook check, the king just leaves. And I don't win anything. That's crazy. I think it's crazy that they managed to escape. Now I'm just worse because I have a knight for a rook. I'm just worse. They give me a check, but I just move. They can win a pawn if... I mean, I could block, but then they take. If I block like this, they also just take. I have to move and give up a pawn. I'll go for rook check, but rook check, if the king moves, they can double up, and I can't defend this. I have to move. Rook check, the king can literally just step here, and if they do, I'm just in trouble. If the king steps here, it's mate, so there's no way they blunder that. The king just leaves. If I win this, then I'm good, but can't do that at the moment. They're gonna double up, and I'm gonna have to move my king. So I'll just come in to attack this. They double up, I just move my king. If they played this move, trying to come in from here, I could be in trouble. Maybe I should have played rook h2, and because this would be pinned to the king, I'd have the move queen g3 with a double threat. So maybe this was a big miss. I should have played rook h2. Oh, but that move is a good move because it prevents me from playing rook h2, because now then I can't move my queen to attack this. If I go queen here, they go here. Then I go here. I'd love to play rook here and just try to pressure this. There's no way to do that right now. And I could play for this check to open up the board, but my knight's pinned. I'll just go for it. If they tempo my queen, I move. They can now double up though. Queen here, rook here, I play here. If my queen and rook was switched, I'd be threatening to take this. I could maybe try to pin the rook to the king. So it takes, rook takes, I have here. But then they just push. It takes, rook takes, pin, push, check. I can't really do anything there. It's just too complicated. They drop down to attack my knight, now I'm forced to play d6, queen d6. The only counterplay that I see I can possibly have is king to f6, rook h2. Because my queen can't come to g3 there because of the rook. It's just a problem. It's a lost position. They make a rook move. Now if I play here, they take the knight, so I have to move. They try to double up on my queen. I think I'm just quick enough. Okay, no, I'm not. So I guess they're trying to double up on my queen, and if they do, I have to move the queen. And I lose the knight. First I have to unpin my king from the knight, and then just really try for some counterplay. I need to find a way to check them. My only checks just are terrible. So I'm in big trouble here. My next move has to be a king move to unpin my knight. Yeah, so if I unpin my knight, they can't even play here, because I just take. This must be the best move. If rook here, I take. Queen down. Probably trying for this, but I can just move my king. Actually a really nice move. Now if I allow them this check, if I go here and I allow them a check, I can go here. If they check me, I just go here. The king here, I think I'm safe. Could play here. If they check me away, he's coming in with a check. I think this seems best. I'm just threatening a check. If they trade queens, I'm fine. For now. Queen here, trade. That works. And queen here, check. Queen here, check. Queen here, check. I just move. Queen here is just a gamble, I guess. If check, I move. If I got my knight, pick up this with the check. I think I'm still lost. They can just block. Yeah, but now I have this check. If they step to the back rank, they're in big trouble. They probably have to step inside. And I have to play from here. King there. I have this. And I guess I'm just trying to repeat moves. They block. It's fine for me. If I play here, I could threaten to come in. I can also play here and try to win this. If they check me, I have to run. But they can pick up my rook, so here, if check, that doesn't work. I can't play rook here, unfortunately. Just have to go for this simple check. And they block. Now if I check and try to come in this way, that seems okay. Oh wow, this was just hanging. Yeah, I'm just mated here. If I go here, there's a rook check. I'm essentially mated. Because after this here, yeah, wow, a queen mate. And they lose with like no time on the clock. I think I was completely lost though. Let's just look at this game. Honestly, I was completely lost anyway, so unless they run out of time, I wasn't gonna win this. The opening was fine. Castling's good. I'm supposed to just open up this and give a check. Yeah, giving up a knight for... Giving up 2 pieces for just a rook and a pawn is not good. I'm already winning. Yeah, king to g8 was the best move. I knew that my king would be much safer here, just in the corner of the board. Long term, it'd probably be much better for me as well in the end game. They choose to trade and double my pawns, which is annoying. Yeah, I actually did have this move. Rook here tempering the queen. If queen d1. If queen d1, it's telling me to play rook d2. Just keep tempering the queen. If queen c3. So this is a sacrifice over rook. Oh, I guess if they take, it's a fork. Wow, okay, so I actually did have something here. A brilliant move. If they just move away. What do I have? I have knight to c2. And if they play rook b3 or b1, I have queen a6. I'm just pressuring them so much. And this move is a brilliant because if they take once again, I have this. Wow, so there were definitely tactics there. The check is best. Taking the pawn is best. The check is good. Oh no, I had to play queen check, which then forces the king to g5. And I play queen h6 mate. Knight here, tempering the queen. The queen can't come in, it has to leave. Then maybe I have this. Wow. Wow, that's just terrible play from me. So I knew that king taking was just far too dangerous for them. So I let the knight just stand there. I also could have defended and then played this. But I knew them taking the knight was just a loss. I gave the wrong check. Here I just play knight e5. The queen must move. The queen goes here to protect from this. I play rook h3. So I'm basically playing to cut the queen off from the king. Now they play f3. I play queen e7 check. They have to play king f4. And I have queen f6 mate. I give the wrong check. Even though I give the wrong check, it's still mate in 6. But I had to play this move. And if they took, it's a blunder. So I give the wrong check and now we're completely equal. If they just trade rooks. I'm still supposed to come in here. I did not see. I did see queen h2 the entire time. I can sacrifice my rook. Okay, these are crazy lines. Queen h2 was the best move, by far. Queen h2 is checkmate in 7. I don't play it, and that's still a mistake. If I play the move rook h3 to stop the king from escaping. They have to play g5, I just play e5 check. The game goes on, but I'm winning. I allowed their king to escape by not playing rook h3. And their king escapes and is completely fine, and now it's them who's winning because they're up material. And so this was a mistake. Well, I had to give my queen. This is still a loss. There's nothing here. Obviously this was mid and they found it very quickly. Well done to them. I can't even play king to f3. I thought this would be mate too. And it would be. So actually it's me who threw away the entire game by giving the wrong check. I just had to play queen up. This is not tough to see. Wow, I'm just very sad at this game. But thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.